the Washington Wizards starters. We've got Alex Sarr, Carrington out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's George in at small forward. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knueppel out there with Miles Bridges. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So, I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Now here's Ball. Miller outside, back to Ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
There is such length that comes with LaMelo Ball. This guy's ability to finish in the paint is really admirable.
Washington moving the ball around. Here's Sarr. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. The 3 knocks down the long J. Ball's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, from the moment he entered this league, LaMelo Ball has been a high-volume three-point shooter.
Middleton against Bridges. Outside Coulibaly. Outside Carrington. Ball with a steal. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Coulibaly. Outside Carrington. Pass to Coulibaly. Now Middleton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
On offense, here are the Hornets. With the step back. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Middleton. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Outside Coulibaly. Kicks it out to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Coulibaly. The 3 is up. Knueppel with the rebound.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Out to the wing. Now here's Ball. Covered by Carrington. And Ball throws it down.
Always so much creativity to LaMelo's game. Terrific move off the bounce.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Middleton outside. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. To the paint. Bridges down low. Middleton covering. Sends it home from three-point land.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside Coulibaly. Back to Carrington. They need this. There's the block. Ball against Middleton. Ball into the lane.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Back to Carrington. Middleton outside. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Out to the right wing. Here's Knueppel. George defending. 4-3. That's good from Knueppel on the assist by Bridges.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And here's a look at some numbers for Miles Bridges. Wizards trail by 13. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Middleton. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. And now a break to glance at the rookies who scored the most per game during the last month of play. Second is Kon Knueppel. The fourth spot held by Trae Johnson.
These two young guys are feeding off one another, trying to best one another. It's a healthy competition.
And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Pass the ball. Soft touch off the glass. Ball's got 13.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Wizards trail by 15. Carrington with it. 9 points in his last outing. Sarr finds Middleton. Lays it up and banks it in. Middleton's gotten his second bucket.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The Hornets have gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. It's tipped.
Terrific awareness by Alex Sarr. That is protecting your rim, folks.
Pass to Middleton. Here's Sarr. Up again. And finished off by Sarr.
Sarr using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Hornets leading by 11. Guarded by Sarr. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now. Now Koulibaly. Still without a bucket. Pass to George. Ball against Sarr. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
And for a number 2 overall pick, Doris, we knew Alex Sarr would need time to develop, but he has flashed some big-time upside.
Yet another player, BA, from France. They are turning out a number of quality players. Let's remember this about Alex He's a 7-footer with some shooting ability, a little bit of an off-the-bounce and playmaking skills. Like the sky is the limit if he keeps growing.
Diabate's checked in for Bridges. Here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Good work defensively by Carrington. The Wizards trail by 9. The crossover. Jams it in off a great move.
Wow, you'd love to see Bub Carrington finish at the rim more. Man, that is nice.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Ball outside. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. On target from range. Knueppel's got 6.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Now here's Carrington. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Pass to Middleton. Inside. Here's Sarr. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Diabate. Here's Knueppel. Let's go with a 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
The defenses have to chase Knueppel off the three-point line, or he will just continue torching them from there.
And finished off by Sarr.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And it's the Hornets with the ball. 11-point game. Miller outside. Back to Ball. And we've seen the Wizards churning their roster, Doris, with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Good on the second one. And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
Here's George. No points yet. Outside Johnson. And there's a pick. It's Johnson with a drive. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trae Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one.
Why was Trae Johnson such a high pick? When he gets hot, he can light up the scoreboard, a microwave-type scoring talent.
And Johnson drops them both.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Pass to Knueppel. Now here's Ball. The 3. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
And so it's Washington with it, trailing by 13. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat. Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Takes it inside.
Oh, with great vision, Knueppel sees the crack in the defense and attacks it.
And it's Washington with the ball. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula. He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Salon, he's checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for LaMelo Ball. Now here's Middleton. Tight defense on him. Outside Johnson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Miller. And here's the fast break. Here's Knueppel. Pass to Salon. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Miller. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Miller's got 5 now.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. 17-point game. It's Middleton on the wing. And he lobs it up and finished off by Sarr.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
And the Hornets with possession here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Johnson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Sexton with it. Guarded now by George. Pass to Knueppel. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, Knueppel doesn't lack the attacking mindset. He'll get to the 10 if the space is there.
Here's Johnson. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Johnson. Fires for three. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Johnson against Sexton. Pass to Knueppel. Oh, deflected. George with a steal. And it's Washington on the break. Here's Johnson. The pull-up J. And again, it's Washington.
Yeah, this is what Johnson is out here to do. When the mid-range opens up, he doesn't hesitate firing.
Miller against Johnson. Here's Knueppel. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their three-point shooting. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Johnson is out there with Johnson. Then it's Marvin Bagley, and it's Champagnie at the 4.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Sexton goes in with the 7-footer. The rebound by Riley. Wizards trail by 16. Here's Johnson, and it's blocked.
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that.
Miles Bridges checked in for Salon.
Miles Bridges.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Riley. Check by James. Bagley sets a screen. And here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. Over Sexton. Washington again can't hit. Charlotte leading by 16. James outside. Pass to Bridges. Miller outside. The 3 is up. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
What a smooth-looking shot from Mr. Miller. You set him up, he will knock it down.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And here's Johnson. Johnson a screen on Sexton. Sexton against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. Johnson's got 7 points.
And after the 3 on the other end, young Mr. Johnson answering with one of his own.
Miller outside. From 13. Rebound by the Wizards. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. Outside Johnson. Washington needs to get off a shot. Here's Champagnie. Outside Johnson. Here's Champagnie. Check by Sexton. Here's Johnson. James with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Doris, offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
Everybody on your feet. Show some moves. Everybody get down. Let's see it.
Knueppel's checked in for Charlotte. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You look at Knueppel. He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Here's Diabate. Yet to see a basket. That one drops for him. And the Hornets lead by 20.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Washington's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And one of the standout skills for Colin Sexton, that little floater in the lane.
The floater is an invaluable tool for virtually every guard in the league because when you touch the paint, generally speaking, you have bigs rotating to you. But there are a lot of things to love about Colin Sexton. This guy is so intense defensively, a tremendous competitor, and he's really trying to grow that jump shooting aspect, which will be critical.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. Miller outside. Pass to Bridges. They set the pick. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that game against Los Angeles, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Champagnie. Wizards trail by 18. Middleton with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Denver. George outside. Pass to Bagley. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And taking a moment here, a look at the best rebounders among rookies over the last month. 5th on the list, Kon Knueppel.
And hey, the way he's been aggressively attacking the boards, you have to think he's earned the respect of his teammates.
George outside. Outside Koulibaly. Back to George. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep.
Well, Bilal Koulibaly showing you the vision right there. That is an excellent sign for his development.
Pass to Bridges. And it's Sexton on the take. And he dunks it down.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
And Washington has possession. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Koulibaly with a screen on Sexton. Here's Carrington. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Well, very early in his career, but you can tell Carrington is getting very good coaching. Understanding the NBA is about running pick and roll.
Now here's Miller. He had 9 points in his last time out. And stolen by Bagley. Left side Carrington takes the three. The Hornets pull it in. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now. Hornets leading by 15. And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, Bridges spots a gap and puts it on the deck and attacks. Nicely done.
Now Carrington. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. George outside. Pulls up at the elbow. And he hits the jumper. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Not sure why they sagged off him in that distance. He is very good in the mid-range.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, speaking back.
Switch here. Ball's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Sarr's checked in. And so it's Charlotte with it. Back to Ball. Pass to Bridges. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Carrington. Middleton with a screen on Sexton. Now here's Middleton. Now here's Sarr. He had 10 points in the win against Denver. Here's Carrington. Nails it from beyond the arc. Carrington's got 7.
Well, already a high-volume three-point shooter for Bub Carrington. Just have to be consistent.
There's Ball with a 3. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball.
Washington ball.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at Charlotte, they're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. And of course the Wizards, 2 spots below. And Washington with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Sarr. Back to Carrington. Down low. Tipped. And they're on the break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Carlton Carrington.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Collin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And you look at Collin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Both good from the line that time.
When I think about Collin Sexton, the first couple things that come to mind, speed and confidence. It is what makes him such a good scorer.
Now here's Carrington. 7 points in the game. Middleton passes to Sarr. Outside Carrington. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Charlotte leading by 14. Pass to Sexton. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ball. Diabate. It's good on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 16.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Knueppel. George defending. Bridges outside. Here's Ball. Plenty of space. Rebound Washington.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Middleton with a screen on Sexton to the middle. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Oh, a beauty. Aggressive move by Middleton. Slamming it in to make a statement.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. They led the game at one point by 20. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. making a change here. And let's see who is on top of the NBA when it comes to blocks. Alex Sarr on top.
He changes more shots than he blocks, and he blocks a ton of them.
Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
And it's Washington with the ball. They trail by 14. Middleton outside, throws it up high. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Sarr passes to Middleton. Outside Carrington. Clock at 6. Koulibaly with a screen on ball. Carrington.
The three ball hasn't been falling for them tonight. They're shooting a little better from there now, but still nothing to get excited about.
Here comes Ball, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And when it comes to adding sizzle to the steak, just watch LaMelo Ball, Doors.
I love that, B.A. Certainly, entertainment is a big aspect of this young man's game. The fancy dribbling, the no-look passes, the range on his three-point shooting. He alone can be worth the price of a ticket.
Now here's Carrington. He has 7. And Ball with the basket on the assist from Bridges. 21 points for LaMelo Ball.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Minute 32 left in the first half. Outside Koulibaly. It's Sarr, high post. And another miss by Washington.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
There's Ball with a 3. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Oh!
Miles Bridges, we know, elite athleticism. I'm going to show you his speed right there in transition.
Here's Carrington. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Here's Middleton. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Miller against Koulibaly. Pass to Ball. Rebound by Middleton. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
Charlotte leading by 22. Ball outside. The shot misses. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Hornets out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the Wizards.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what could they do about that tonight?
I'm saying, show some backbone. This is embarrassing, Kenneth.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knueppel. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Granted, recent seasons, the big limiter on Chris Middleton's game has been health.
Yeah, BA, and it's just so frustrating. Here's a high-impact player, an all-star, and he's always having to come back from something. Not what you want for anyone.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Doris, even in the latter stages of his illustrious career, this coaching staff trusts Chris Middleton to create offense.
Well, one of the reasons you hear that, BA, is Chris Middleton is the very definition of a solid basketball player. He can play with the ball in his hands. He can get off the ball and knock down shots at a high level. We've seen him under duress of big-time championship moments make every right read. It's never a bad decision to give him the basketball.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back over to you, BA.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Ball outside. Pass to Knueppel. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges outside. Off target from 3-point range. The Wizards trail by 20. And here's George. Back to Middleton. Tip.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
Charlotte leading by 20. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Knueppel, no good. The Wizards shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. George finds Middleton. Now Sarr. For 3, George hits a 3-pointer. George has got 8 points.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Here's Ball. He's got 24. Miller outside. Pass to Knueppel. Guarded by Sarr. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Just showing off his eye for finding open teammates. Knueppel is no selfish rookie.
And it's Washington with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Back to Carrington. Washington moving the ball around. Koulibaly with a screen on Bridges to the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, that's selfless, right? Set a great screen, get off it, and then see if you can make something happen.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Rebound by Middleton.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Pass to Sarr. Outside Carrington. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the paint. Stolen by Sarr. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, Sarr is already used to attracting defensive contact, and this time he manages to finish right through it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
Oh, my goodness, the flare and the explosion on that finish by Brandon Miller. Look out below.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Wizards trail by 17. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
All right, everybody. Now coming onto the floor is your scoring squad. Let me hear you make some noise. Get up and get noisy, fans. It's your scoring squad.
Last 10 games, these are the players at the point guard position that have been the most effective from the foul line. Number 5 is LaMelo Ball.
This is just one of the things you want out of your point guard. Reliability at the charity stripe.
You know, but even so, don't take for granted what this group has done at the free throw line. They deserve a ton of credit for the work they've put in to achieve that level of consistency and excellence.
It's Middleton on the wing. Sarr with a screen on Bridges. Middleton from the outside, and the rebound goes to Charlotte.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
And the basket by Bridges.
You can See the strength of Miles Bridges. Brushes that contact off like it didn't even happen.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Middleton passes to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Hornets leading by 17. It's Bridges on the wing. Ball outside. Puts up a three. Rebound Washington. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Carrington. Pass to Sarr. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
His 4th giveaway tonight. Just another loss of concentration. I don't know what's going on with him.
Johnson, he's checked in for Carrington. Charlotte has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Miller outside. Ball with it. 24 points for him. And he gets the bucket. Ball's got 26 points.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Wizards trail by 19. Outside Johnson. Stolen by Ball. Another shot. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Pass to Johnson. The 3 ball. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Hornets leading by 19. Now Miller. 13 points in the game. Johnson against Ball. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside. And it's Middleton. That time on the assist by Koulibaly. Koulibaly's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Ball outside. Six to shoot. The rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got rebound number 8 now.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Middleton against Bridges. Middleton looking around. Jacks up a 3. Hornets with the rebound. Will grant a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
Koulibaly against Miller. Connects from downtown. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Johnson against Ball. Now here's Johnson. Tightly guarded. Here's Koulibaly. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. Bridges against Middleton. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Middleton's got 12 points in the game. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Make some noise! It's your honeybees!
Diabate's checked in for Bridges. Champagny, he's checked in for Washington. Charlotte leading by 18. Now here's Ball. He's got 26. Pass to Miller. Here's Diabate. And he jams it home with authority.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
The Wizards trail by 20. Here's Champagny. No made baskets yet. Outside Koulibaly. Johnson against Ball. 4 on the clock. Johnson inside. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Now you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Washington has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Champagny. And here's Middleton. And here's Johnson, hounded by Ball. Ball against Johnson. Shoots over Ball. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Charlotte shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Bagley's checked in for Washington.
One shot.
The Wizards have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Koulibaly finds Bagley. Can they get it? And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for the Wizards, Marvin Bagley III. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Bagley. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Shoots over Johnson, and Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt. LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
And it's Koulibaly missing. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Diabate, guarded by Sarr. Drains the triple. Knueppel's got 16 points now.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's Koulibaly, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Champagny. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Washington, Justin Champagny, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
The Wizards making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. So he gets them both. Sexton with it. 6 points for him. To the left side wing. Ball outside. They set the screen to the middle. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Diabate, 1 shot.
Now Bagley.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Sarr.
2 minutes.
Bagley sets a screen. Here's Champagny. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. A look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month. Number 1, the Hornets.
And the energy this team plays with on the offensive glass is infectious. They simply don't give up and keep after plays, which has boded well for them.
McNeely's checked in for Charlotte. James comes in for LaMelo Ball. And a change for the Wizards. George, he's checked in for Sarr. Down low. Here's Diabate. Off target at the rim. Washington's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Johnson passes to Bagley. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Champagny. Outside Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And there's James from the arc. Rebounded by Champagny. And the Wizards shooting 35% in the third quarter. Johnson passes to Champagny. Now here's George. And stolen by Sexton. 44 seconds left in the third. Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. Sexton against George. And a nice finish on the layup. Sexton's got his third bucket of the night.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Here's Johnson. He has 7. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Five to shoot. To win the drought. Goes back up. It's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Johnson. Also Johnson out there. Marvin Bagley is out there with George. And it's Champagnie at the 4. Here's Diabate. Pass to Green for 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
That's on Colin Sexton.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Marvin Bagley III.
Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Connaughton, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the second free throw is good. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. The Hornets shooting the rock at 58%. Johnson against Sexton. Pass to Diabate. And rejected. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here. And Charlotte making a change here. Mann's checked in.
Trae Young.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Count that bucket.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Inside. Oh, it's stolen. And it's Washington on the break. George in the post. George, a screen on James. Here's Johnson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Sexton against Johnson. James outside. Back to Sexton. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Man, how about the agility of Colin Sexton right there? The ability to get that close to the cup. Nice.
Here's Johnson. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. George feels it out a bit. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Tries to break his ice. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a finish at the rim by Grant Williams. I didn't know he had that in his game, fellas.
And for the Wizards, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Bagley passes to Champagny. Now Johnson. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into 2? Maybe 1 for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
McNeely's checked in for Williams. Middleton is checked in for Washington. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Johnson against Sexton. It's deflected, and they're able to recover.
Washington foul. Johnson, 4th personal foul, 1st team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Diabate. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. Pass to Johnson. Now Middleton. Johnson finds Middleton. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
Here's Sexton. Here's Diabate. He's covered by Bagley. The shot by Diabate, no good. The Wizards have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Washington.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Johnson passes to Johnson. Back to Johnson. Now here's Middleton. He's closely guarded. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Yeah, with his 6'7" height and consistent shot, Chris Middleton is so tough. I mean, we're seeing another big night from him.
The Hornets shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. James passes to Sexton. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
Off with the layup. The Wizards have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Johnson passes to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Yeah, scoring guard by trade. Johnson's ability to create for others will be huge in his development.
Pass to Diabate. Here's Salon. Five on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for Charlotte, Salama, taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Green's checked in for Charlotte. And then for Washington, Sarr's checked in for Bagley. Koulibaly comes in for Johnson. And it's Carrington in for Johnson. That one misses. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Graham.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Here's Sarr. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And after playing professionally in France, we wondered what Sarr would look like in the NBA. And you know, I think our question is answered.
Green, the pass to James. And here's Sexton. Pass to Diabate. Now James. Koulibaly defending. Here's Salon. Back to James. Now here's Sexton. Releases. Offensive board. Outside for Green. Pass to James. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And here's Sexton. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
George outside. Here's Sarr. Fades. Can't get it to go. 9 for 14 now. And for the Hornets, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. The shot by Diabate, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Pass to Carrington. Now here's Koulibaly. Middleton outside. George outside. Here's Carrington. And another miss by Washington.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And of course, that one was just crazy.
Kept alive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Now, here is James. Pass to Sexton. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Now Koulibaly. Pass to Middleton to end the drought. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. James has got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Sexton. They set a pick with the drive, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Sarr.
Colin Sexton has got blinding speed, so when he puts the ball on the deck, the defense is going to be in a bind.
The first one falls, and with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, BA? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
Now here's Carrington. Check by Sexton. Middleton outside. From outside the arc. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Sexton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LaMelo Ball.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Now here's Sarr. He's guarded closely. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Sexton against Sarr. Fires from deep. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Graham, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And he hits the first of 3. And he sinks the second. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. 1:02 left to play in the fourth. And here's Carrington. George outside. Back to Carrington. Sarr with a screen on Sexton. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Carrington. Pass to Sarr. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Connaughton up top. George defending. Connaughton passes to James. Sexton goes in, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Sarr.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Charlotte, Alex Sarr. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. And it's Washington with the ball. Here's George. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Koulibaly against James. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, tonight, Colin, what a game for you. When you think about your development as a player, what are you most proud of?
I feel like I've accomplished a lot, gotten better. That's the biggest thing. Just continue to grow each and every day when I'm in practice. And my teammates, they've been helping out tremendously, and I appreciate them for that.
The sky's high for Colin Sexton.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.